Hello, welcome back to my channel for any returning subscribers. My name is Yadrissa and today I'll be showing you how I got these extra long acrylic pink and white marble nails. These are actually some press-on nails that I made. So I'm going to be telling you guys and showing you guys step by step how to make these press-ons at home. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you all of the products that I'm using in this video. And I'm going to start off with these nails. I got these nails from Amazon. These are the extra long nails and these are the full cover nails. The reason why I got the full cover nails is because I am doing press-on nails. So this is an extra large and I got the one in clear, as you can see. So the next thing I'm going to tell you about is the acrylic. So for the pink acrylic is by Not Polish and it's in the color bright pink 81, and that's the pink color. And the next one beside it is going to be that white acrylic, and that is from Mia Secret. And also I'm going to be using a clear acrylic from Mia Secret. The monomer I am using is from Mia Secret as well. I did get this nail stand from Amazon, and the brush that I use is from Amazon as well. And this is a Acrylic brush by Pana. I am using a 16S brush, and all of these things that you can find on Amazon except for the pink Not Polish acrylic. I did get that from the official Not Polish website, so if you want to check them out, that is where I got it from. So as you can see, I started the nails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be moving in small sections. I'm going to be doing little by little. So the way that I create the marble nail is I'm going to be creating small balls. I'm going to be picking up small balls from one pink and from one white, and then I'm going to be mixing those two colors together to create that marble effect. So I'm going to show you each of the nails how I did the marble effect. And remember that none of the nails are going to look the same because these are marble nails, and you know how the marble pattern is. It's just a different pattern on each nails. But as you can see, I just added some of that pink acrylic onto the nail and I just spread it out a little bit, and then I added a bead of white acrylic and I'm going to be spreading that out as well. I'm going to be using my brush to mix those colors together. I'm not trying to do any uniform pattern. Again, as I said, I'm just applying acrylic where there's no acrylic and just trying to make my design by mixing the two colors together. So another thing that you want to remember to do is always wipe the sides of your nails as you're going along so that the acrylic is not running over the nail and it's not too bulky. And also make sure you clean up the bottom of the nail as well. You're going to see me constantly wiping my brush throughout this video onto that paper towel in front of me because I did not want to mix any of my pink acrylic accidentally into my white acrylic, or vice versa, any of the white inside of the pink acrylic. So every time that I add a bead to the nail, I will wipe my brush off. I will enter it into my monomer, clean off my brush a little bit, and then I will go into the next color, grab another bead, wipe my brush off, and then continue making my marble pattern on the nail. So I'm constantly cleaning off the brush within the monomer, and I'm constantly wiping off the brush each time I add a bead and each time I swirl to make my marble pattern. So always remember that. And another thing that you should remember is do not add a lot of acrylic to your press-on nail because you don't want your nails to be too thick and too bulky and just not look you want it to also look smooth. So you want it to kind of even it out on the nail because you don't want the nails to be too high up, too thick, where you have to file down too much at the end when you are finished applying your acrylic to your nail. The thing that I like about these nails that I got from Amazon is because I like these nails because they're really thick and they're not flimsy. Like if you try to bend the nail, it's hard to bend the nail. So it's good quality basically. So that's what I really like about this nail. That's another reason why I did not add a lot of acrylic to the nail. I could have used the gel polish to create the same look, but I just wanted to use my acrylic, so that's what I'm going to be using today to create this look. I just wanted to apply smaller beads so that it won't be too thick, because the nail's already thick, the nail's already sturdy, and it's not going to break because of the good quality of the nail. So I'm just adding a bead randomly on the nail, and again just swirling these colors together, trying to make that marble effect. If you have any spaces on the nail where you did not add any acrylic, I just go in with a bead of whichever color is not in that section, and I'll just go in and place that color there, and I will try to blend it in with the rest of the colors around it, as you can see, which I'm doing here. And I'm making sure, as like I said before, I'm cleaning up the sides of the nail, because you don't want the acrylic to run to the side of the nail. You have to also make sure that when you are picking up your acrylic to add your acrylic beads onto the press-on nail, that you have to make sure your monomer and your acrylic is ratioed out good. So you don't want your acrylic bead to be runny so it's falling off of the nail. You want it to stay where you have placed it. So in order to do that, you have to wipe your brush off a little bit after you soak your brush inside of the monomer, so that you're not picking up too much liquid and it's running all over the place. You want it to stay in place and only move when you move it with your brush basically. So just take your time doing that. It is a trial and error. You know, when I first did the marble nails, it was a little bit harder for me because I didn't know how to do the correct powder to monomer ratio, and the beads that I was picking up was too runny and it was running off the side of the nail. I was trying to keep it in place. It wouldn't stay in place because the beads were too runny and I couldn't control it. So I learned to always wipe my brush off after I dip it into my monomer and just move in small sections. I like to move in small sections because I have not yet learned how to do the 1 bead or the 2 bead method. So I'm just going to be doing what I know and what I'm comfortable doing, and that is taking small beads at a time and then just working in smaller sections. So that works for me, so that's what I'm going to be doing. It does take a lot longer because I'm moving in such small sections, but I want it to come out the way that I want it to come out, and this is what I'm comfortable doing. So I don't mind that it takes a little bit longer to do this set by me taking smaller beads, but it's okay for me. I'm not complaining. So I just want to show you my technique, and this is what I do. So if you're watching this video and you are a nail tech or a up and coming nail tech, or you're trying to learn something from this video, or if you would like to tell me something that can make this press on set that I'm doing easier, you can leave that in the comment section. If you have any questions, you can ask it in the comment section. I'm always answering everything that, you know, any questions that anyone has to ask. Or if you just want to give me some constructive criticism, you can also leave that in the comment section. I'm always open for to learn. I'm always open to learn basically. So yeah, if you have, or if you like the set, leave a comment down below. If you like the set, just let me know what you guys are interested in seeing as far as another nail video, and I'll be sure to try to get that video out. I am going to be trying different styles and different designs on press-on nails, so you will see more of that on my channel. I'm still going to be doing makeup and hair tutorials and stuff like that, which is really what I based my channel on when I first started. But I am just want to venture off into doing acrylic nails as well, not only press-ons. So you're going to be seeing a mixture of those things on my channel, and I'm not really going to talk too much throughout the whole video because it's just the same thing that I'm doing over and over, and I didn't want to keep on repeating myself saying with the same steps that I'm doing. Just make sure that you're moving at your pace, you're adding smaller beads. If you're a beginner, work in smaller sections so that you leave room for little to no error. But everything is a learning process for me. I am still learning, as I said earlier, And this is my process, this is my journey, and this is what I like to do, and I'm going to be sharing that with you here on this platform on YouTube. So after I finish applying the white and the pink acrylic to make that marble effect on these press-on nails, I did go ahead and grab my clear acrylic powder, and this is from Mia Secret. Again, I got this acrylic powder from Amazon. So what I'm going to be doing after is, now I'm going to be adding the clear over my marble design, because I noticed that when I was doing this design, there were some spaces where I thought it was a little bit more bulky than others, and it wasn't as level as I wanted it to be. So I'm actually using that clear to just even out the surface of the nail, so I won't have to do much filing at the end. I am going to go in at the end with my nail filer to file, and I am going to go in at the end also with my nail filer, the drill, basically, to smooth it out and make everything even and everything uniform. So I'm going to go in on each of these nails and add that acrylic to each of the nails. And as you can see, I'm using small sections. I'm not adding too much. I'm just adding a little bit just to encapsulate this marble that I have added onto this press-on nail. Again, you don't need too much. Just these nails are fairly strong and sturdy, so you don't need a lot. I just wanted to complete my press-on nails, which added this on top. So I have a couple of more nails to go. I'm just going to be doing the same thing, so I'll just let you guys just keep on watching for the rest of this video. Just me adding this on. And I will try to remember to link everything that I am using in this video in the description section, so you guys can just click on it, and if you want to order anything that you see in this video, you can go and order it directly from where I ordered it, and it would be the same exact product. The only thing that I forgot to mention was this jar in front of me where I have my monomer inside of. This is actually a mason jar. I ordered a pack of, I think it was a pack of 6 mason jars. It was these 2-ounce mason jars that I got from Amazon. I got these jars because it's glass, of course, and it has a lid, because you know that monomer smell is very strong. So I wanted to be able to close the monomer after I'm finished using it instead of pouring it out. I know you're supposed to pour it out after every use of you using it, but this is not a client that I'm using this monomer on, and I'm just practicing with my acrylic and practicing just making press on. So I did go ahead and use this acrylic after I finished this set. I did use the acrylic on another set for myself. Again, these are for myself. I'm making this for myself at the moment. This is not for a client or anything like that. I'm just making these nails and just making a tutorial to show you guys how I made this set. So if you got this far into this video watching me make these press on, I just wanted to thank you for watching, and I hope that you would tune into a couple of other videos that I have already posted. Again, I'm into hair, makeup, and sometimes I do a little bit of special effects makeup as well. So you can check out those videos as well, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. I hope that you learned something, and I hope that if you have any comments, you can also teach me something. Just leave it down below, and I'll be sure to read it and use your tips and tricks also within me doing my next set of nails. So for the rest of the video, I'm just gonna let you guys just watch me work, basically. Just watch me design the nail. So as you can see, I am finished adding my marble design, creating my marble design on the nails with the acrylic, and I added the clear acrylic on top. So what I'm going to be showing you in this next clip is I'm going to be taking my filer and I'm going to be just shaping up the sides and the bottom of each of these nails to make sure there's no acrylic that has fallen over or it's just not in place. I just wanted to make the nails really straight because these are the straight tips, and I wanted to just make sure everything was even out and just perfect before I applied the nails. And when I do apply my press-on nails, I do use the double-sided sticky tabs that's made for your nails. I also purchased them from Amazon. Sometimes I would use the sticky tabs, or if I want to make it long lasting, I would add my glue and buff the nail before, push the cuticles back just to give it a long lasting effect on it so it can last longer. So here is the finished product. Let me know what you guys think about this set. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.